What's going on, y'all? Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. Hit the like button. Sub to the channel. If you're not a member, also hit them notifications to get all of my content, all of my videos. Salute to the whole entire Lions Den basketball as well as boxing communities, and salute to all of my subs that's been rocking with me. We do have a busy ass weekend, and we got a busy ass day. It's been football, 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 and we definitely gonna talk about it. I'm not going to keep y'all too long, but I just wanted to give my thoughts on these particular subjects right now. What's up with it, Chad? Now, as you know, Justin Fields will be starting, likely starting. Now, at first, Russell Wilson was initially questionable because of the calf, but Justin Fields will be named the starter, uh, according to Mike Woodson. Now, this is the thing that we gotta look at. There's a lot of things in this situation that we can look at. First and foremost, I've been saying that Justin Fields should have been a starter, especially after the preseason game that Russell Wilson had played. His performance, Russell Wilson's performance, and Justin Fields' performance. Justin Fields needs to capitalize on this opportunity. What's up with it, Cottage? Make sure y'all go sub to our Cottage page. Definitely popping. He had, I think it was two premieres videos that he had. Definitely gonna give you good, dope uh, content over there in terms of sports. So salute to Cottage. But the thing about it is when we talk about Justin Fields, this is a fresh new situation for him, and on top of that, he has done everything basically that they said that he might not do when he came from Chicago. I felt like they did him wrong in Chicago. You know, he was put under pressure. Of course, they brought in Caleb Williams. I think, in my opinion, a lot of people were pushing for him to go to the Atlanta Falcons. I felt like would have been a better situation for him because he would have been able to crawl. They don't have the expectations nearly as much as the Steelers do. But we are here now. Justin Fields, he needs to capitalize on this opportunity. Am I confident that he will capitalize on this opportunity? Yes, I am. I am confident that he will be able to capitalize on this opportunity simply because he's in a different conference now. The expectations are going to be higher, and he's gonna go through a much more competitive conference, and as well as a competitive division. Okay, uh, not to take anything away from the NFC or Chicago division, but no, not in comparison when we're talking about the AFC. Okay, in the AFC North now. The thing about it is you're going to be facing the Ravens and the Browns, and of course the Bengals. That is a tough division. Okay, especially when we talk about defense. Justin Fields, man, is the type of player that I think that he just needs to play more and more and more gear. You know what I'm saying? To get better, he's got to make his mistakes. He's got to capitalize off of his mistakes. Um, this situation right here, it was bound to happen. Russell Wilson, man, is done. He's finished. His career is done. Hey, I 100% remember back when he used to play for the Chicago Bears. Yeah, and that was last season, Cottage. You know, it was just last season. And the thing about it is, Russell Wilson needs to go ahead and weigh his options in terms of his career. I know some people are going to trip out when I say that, but Russell Wilson is done, man. Um, he's had a remarkable career. Okay, he is a Super Bowl champion. Okay, for what the Legion of Boom did and the type of tone that they set, it's going to be phenomenal. Listen, I know I might be coming like, we're were coming with sorrow as if, there was a funeral or something like that. But Russell Wilson's career has not gone in a direction the last, let's just face it, the last 2, 3, pretty much 4 seasons. He's either been hurt, okay, when he gets back on the field or whatever, he hasn't played up to the level of expectation that we knew Russell Wilson to be. And on top of that, he even though he got done wrong by an organization in the Denver Broncos with John Elway, I, I still think that even though he played better than what some people give him credit for, they didn't make the playoffs. And on top of that, Russell Wilson was seen as a failure, and he was seen as a failure the previous season too as well. Okay, and it was because he could not stay healthy. It is time for Russell Wilson to weigh his options. Okay, and that's just my opinion. Justin Fields, I think that he's a young quarterback, another young black quarterback getting a chance to start. You know what I'm saying? Even though Russell Wilson was black, but I'm happy for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for this. We're getting more and more, and they're starting to see that there is success with the African American quarterback. Okay, Pat Mahomes is a prime example. So I just love to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like Ted was saying, black excellence. You gotta love that. But you are gonna have to go out there and perform. You are gonna have to go ahead and you know, people, definitely do what is necessary for you to do when people hold your feet to the fire. Because people have been talking about Justin Fields. People have been, is Russell Wilson better than Drew Brees? No, he's not. No, he's not. Um, no, he's not better than Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? And I like Russell Wilson, but he's not better than Drew Brees. Absolutely not. Drew Brees is a record holder. Drew Brees is also a champion too as well. And Drew Brees is a better thrower of the football. And Drew Brees does a lot of things better than Russell Wilson. He's more consistent throughout the regular season than Russell Wilson has been. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Russell Wilson. He is clutch and everything, but I would have to give it to Russell. I'm sorry about that, Drew Brees. But that's a good question, though. That's a good question. Um, but I just think it's time for Russell Wilson to call it a career, man. He's had a remarkable career. And I want to know what y'all think. Do you think it's time for Russell Wilson to go ahead and hang him up? You know what I'm saying? Because, at this point, he's liable to do something. He said it's time for Justin Fields to shine. Well, he is going to shine. Just got to have opportunity. You just got to have more time on the field. You're not going to get any better by you just standing there and watching. You know what I'm saying? You standing there and scouting. You standing there and being on the sideline all the time during the game. No, you need game action. Yeah, you go to practice, you do everything, but you can only do so much during that time. No, you need actual game time, and you need to actually be out there, to understand um, situational football. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, I think he's better than them. I think he's better than them, man. But yeah. Now let me get to this next one. Now we shout out to Stephen Green. He had talked about this already, but definitely go sub to Stephen Green. Michigan gets destroyed by Texas. Um, Michigan is clearly not the same. Okay, now we know Texas. They come in at rank number 3, so their expectations are going to be high. But I expected Michigan to play a little better than that. But Michigan is clearly not the same team, being that Harbaugh has left. Okay, I think you know their new their quarterback that they got or whatever. He had a rough day. I think he threw like 2 interceptions. You know, I know, and Ted loves that. He loves seeing that. You know, anytime Michigan loses, Ohio State is there in the midst. You know, to rub it in. Um, Texas is just a better team. Yeah, Texas is number three, and they have a chance to actually move up in rankings. Um, you know, and because we have Georgia, you know, at number one. We had Georgia at number one. We had, yeah, I think he's an elite quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, that tight end that they got number 85, that was his bread and butter right there. You know what I'm saying? I think he didn't have too much yardage, but he had seven receptions for 85 yards. And I think he had a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. But they dominated pretty much on all cylinders. Their defense was sweltering. The Michigan's quarterback. But you got they could take Ohio State's place in the number two because we got um, Georgia at number one, Ohio State at number two, and Texas at number three, and then of course Alabama's at number four. But that can be interchangeable depending on how these guys play. What's up with it, Jelly Bean? I see you in I haven't seen you. Well, no, I think I talked to you. You came through the other day, but salute to you, man. Salute to Jelly Bean. Michigan had Jim Harbaugh. Yeah, that's when they win. And the thing about it is they didn't respect that championship that Michigan had won because of the under the table scouting, recruiting allegations and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not surprising, but man, it looked bad today. You know, it really looked bad. You had Michigan there. Of course, you had Desmond Howard there. And then, of course, you had Rod Wilson there. You know what I'm saying? You said Michigan cheated for the chip. Uh, you say what you want. You know what I'm saying? They still got the national championship. A lot of people question it. Just like they question, you know, the championships for the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Just like they question the championship for the New Orleans Saints that year too as well. You know, so um, shout out to Texas, man. Them Longhorns. Even though I'm from Texas, and that's my state. It's clearly not my college or whatever, but I got a lot of people that do rep for the Burnt Orange. You know what I'm saying? And Texas is a force to be reckoned with. Let's not act like Texas is not a good school. Texas is always has always been in the midst over the past. If you go look at, they're back in it, man, and they have a chance to be back in there, going back to the Ricky Williams day, going back to the Vince Young days. You know what I'm saying? And the Roy Williams day to a lesser extent. So um, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna roll out. Make sure you like the video, share, subscribe, hit the notifications too. Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. I'll get at you later.